Hi, I'm Amanda Gorman, and I'm doing a first time with Net-a-Porter. The first time I looked at my phone after the inauguration, I'd gotten so many messages and phone calls and followers that my phone just didn't operate, and it was actually physically hot when I touched it. And I remember trying to open my Instagram. It could not handle the sheer volume of followers and attention that it was getting. The first time I felt proud of myself, I would say, would be around when I was like 7 or 8. My family had a ritual, which was when you stood up for yourself at school, you got to come home and celebrate that. So there was some bully or something that happened around 3rd grade, and I remember standing up for myself and coming home and telling my mom, and she told me she was very proud of me. So that was the first time. The first time I walked the red carpet, I was around 15 or 16. There was this nonprofit gala that was happening in Beverly Hills, and I'd been invited to recite poetry. None of the press or photographers knowing who I was. But it was actually an eye-opening experience, because after I left the red carpet in partial shame, I saw Paris Hilton enter and just remember how all the cameras lit up and took a million photos of her. And it actually made me a bit more grateful for my anonymity. No, I messed up the word. The first time I felt the power of poetry, I was 7 or 8. I was in 3rd grade, and I had an amazing teacher named Shelley who made sure to expose me to wonderful books of literature. I remember her reading aloud to me Ray Bradbury's Dandelion Wine. I do remember there was some metaphor about candy, and it just opened my eyes to how beautiful language could be and how it could make me feel. And from that day on, I decided the only thing I'd ever want to be was a writer. The first time I overcame fear, I was probably really young, maybe 6 or 7, because I had a speech impediment at the time, which made it really difficult for me to speak up in class. And I remember having to do school presentations and reports in front of my classmates and just being really scared to do so. But my family really helped me through it. We would rehearse and just get as creative as we could with the project. And even one I ended up doing as a poem and incorporating sign language into it. So that felt really great.